Oh, good morning friends, Linda here from my fantasy homestead. We are at my allotment and as you can see I'm a little bit wet because it was saying that it's not gonna rain this morning until like 8 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now and it lied, of course. It was like drenching all the way coming here, look. I'm wearing a raincoat because I just wanted to and I'm soaked. Like where the raincoat ends, my legs are soaked. So what I'm thinking, because it's gonna start raining very soon again, I'm gonna do a really fast tour of September, what's happening and what's going on, and then I'm just gonna shoot away from here because I think I'm in the eye of the storm at the moment and the sky is super dark and grey all around me and it's not raining at the moment, so I can film literally like maybe like 15 minutes. I'm gonna do it, we're just gonna do it all now. That's my squash, it's gone. The squash actually fell down and I came here and it was on the floor. I grabbed it and it is, I weighed it, it's 6 kilos, 6.5 kilos, all three together, which is perfect. My sunflowers are not doing that great. That one broke. And it broke so badly that I can't help it. I just hope, that it will survive for another week because the seeds are big, they're just white, they just need to ripen a little bit. But the heads are extremely heavy. My beans are all dead. And they are not well, they kind of are producing a little bit more and they're still flowering, some of them, but what's happening is I had a hard time remembering what are they called. They are aphids. So aphids have covered all of the beans and they're just sucking any juice out of it as fast as possibly can, because I think they know it's the last time. My cucumbers are, see, they're going yellow. I think they're going to sleep. I let a couple go. Maybe I'll get some seeds from them. I have market more there and Siberian Podarok, which is a Siberian one for pickling cucumber. Hopefully I'll get seeds from them because I planted all of the seeds I had. Otherwise I'll need to buy more seeds, which is, yeah, don't really want to. I look really like a fright now. You know when you have that feeling when you're wet and everything's like kind of like sticking to you? The only good thing is I'm gonna go home soon and after this and then I will be done. I have one more courgette there, the yellow one you kind of can see there. That's the last one. My amaranth is done. I took the flowers and I have harvested all of the seeds. They dried out in a home and it's lovely. I have about that much in a bowl of seeds and I will put them in food soon. My root crops are still going, like beetroot like about like that size now, and my calendulas and marigolds are still going as well. I really need to mulch this bed and take the carrots out because I don't think that there's anything in there. There's a couple that are good. I will leave the rest, but I'll mulch everything. And then the leeks are going really well. Soon enough will be the time when I need to start planting garlic. And I think I need to pay new dues for my allotment as well, because you need to pay for it once a year. Mine's £24, which is a rent for the year for this plot. My corn, I have started harvesting and it's gorgeous. I can't describe it, how pretty it is. It's literally everything that I wanted and more, and hopefully I will have some nice popcorn during the winter. This squash didn't actually produce anything at all. I don't know if it didn't like something here or it's this one. Maybe it didn't like something there, but it has been struggling all summer long, and then it didn't do anything now. Completely gone. I'll show you the corn as well because I have filmed it. Yeah. So some of the amaranth still has like flowers on them because they were not ready, but I think that they're ready now and they're probably seeding themselves. It is very windy. I don't think my sunflowers, the other two, that one already broke, but these two, I don't think that they will survive for very long because today it's gonna be 40 kilometers an hour winds and tomorrow it's gonna be 45 kilometers an hour winds, and it is very, very windy. I'm super lucky I got in the eye of the storm and I can actually film, because I thought that I'm gonna come here and it's gonna be pelting with rain and I will need to shelter under those trees and talk with you guys and then just kind of like sneak in and then take cheeky pictures and then run. My cucamelons are actually going really strong. I have been letting them go at the moment because I want seeds from them, and I presume that they are the same way as cucumbers, so you just harvest the seeds when they are ready inside, but they've just been growing bigger and bigger and I don't have any more seeds at home. So seed harvesting plants these are. I did read about that sunflowers actually inhibit other plants from growing nearby, and it was the first cucamelon that actually died. That was the closest one to the sunflower, and the same with tomatillos. On the opposite side of the sunflowers I had radishes and they didn't do really well either. Now it looks like I really need to start cleaning this all out because it's brown, it's dead, and things are starting to go to sleep very soon. I'll probably compost everything in situ because I do not have enough room to compost all of this green matter vertically. What am I talking? I don't know. I don't have enough room in my compost bin to compost all of this green matter that I have. So it's gonna be like laid on top of the beds and then just dry out there and compost over the winter like that. I'll probably put some compost over it. Maybe the cocoa core. There is a really nice chili factory, well, chili farm that grow in the grow bags, and then they give the grow bags free for gardening. I probably need to go around the spring and just collect a couple more carloads and just like put it over the over the beds. I'm thinking that next year I'm actually gonna grow the carrots in pots with cocoa core. Yeah, it's the coconut outside shell munched up kind of growing medium, and sand in the pots, and then just give the fertilizer like through natural means, like make a nettle tea or things like that, and then just water it with that, because I think the soil was really, really strong and really, really like hard for the carrots to penetrate down into these beds, and my carrot harvest has not been very good. So maybe a pot in like a tray with, you know, water in it so that it does not dry out, because there was drought issues this year as well. It doesn't look like it because we're drowning at the moment. That's how it goes here. You know, we had a week of super hot weather here. I had mulched my beds, like these ones are mulched, and even after 4 days of 30-degree weather, I came here, I dug a little bit underneath the mulch and the bed was still wet, which is perfect. My hands are dropping off. I have not been posting for a long time, and I am really gutted about it, because I was promising myself to be good and not procrastinate and be on the ball with all of these things, and I wasn't, which is sad for me. My work got a lot harder, and my computer died. Well, I would say that it was 13 years old. You could say that it died because it would take me about 5 to 6 hours to edit a single video, and I just couldn't see doing that for a long term, because it would take me about half an hour to film one and then about the rest of the day to edit it, and just sitting there with the video editor lagging like crazy. So when you take one clip and it would just lag for 30 seconds and then it would just zoom past, and then you need to go back and it lags for 5 seconds only, and then you do the seam and everything's fine, and then you need to cut another one and it's lag for 30 seconds. Yeah, it was just I got distracted a lot because I have ADHD, and it was like, oh, it's lagging, oh, let's do this, oh, let's do that, and I just completely would just go away from the project. So it was a lot of fight with myself to do it, and then all of the harvest came in within a month and I got really overwhelmed and then I ran out of jars. It's a lot of excuses. I am so sorry. I will try to be better. I have a lot of video footage because I still kept filming. I just couldn't edit anything. Now I have a new computer, and hopefully, even though my work is a lot harder, still it just keeps on going upwards. Hopefully I'll get there, or I'll get better at editing, and I think it's gonna start raining soon again. I kind of can see it. I don't know if you can, but that bit is darker than the bit on top of me at the moment. I don't know if I should say this to you guys, but since starting to work from home, I have gained about 10 kilos of weight, and that's been stressing me out as well, and I'm trying to lose it, but I don't know if any of you have the same issues where when you are upset about something, you eat. And I eat. And because I'm upset about my weight, I keep eating. Which doesn't help with the weight. And I have these bouts of, yes, I'm gonna do everything, yes, and then I fall down, and yes, I'm gonna do everything, yes, and down. So I need to learn a way to cheer myself up and just get on with it, and then just stay consistency, right? Yeah. But the garden is gonna go to sleep, and maybe I will have more time to actually be in the house. Like, I have a lot of things to harvest still here, and there are my tomatillos, and they are still producing. There are still some flowers here. My Greek gigantes have been producing, and they have produced from 10 plants about 500 grams, so half a kilo of beans, dried. So when they're wet, they're probably going to be weighing a lot more. And I would say that it's about 4 meals worth of for me and Mark both. And I'll cook something nice with us. Probably I'm gonna add them to some chili. But Mark doesn't like beef, so it's not beef chili. So if you have any recipes for chili that's not beef, please let me know. Anything that's good. Okay. I think it is time to run away from here. 7:22, and I just need to take some footage about the beds because I will just talk over it. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna run. I have issues with hypermobility, and when I get wet, my feet get wet and my legs get wet, they hurt for days. I'm just gonna harvest that. There are little bugs that actually eat my beans, so I'm trying to harvest them earlier so that they don't have anything to eat. There you go. I think this is the only time I can actually film anything, because it's gonna be raining now for the next 5-6 days, and it's gonna be raining all day, like 60% chance of rain anytime. We had a great electric storm yesterday night. I'm just talking. My hair's drying out now. Like, there we go. Almost dry from this wind. And I think the autumn is here. It's kind of surreal, kind of fun. Like, feeling. I think I need to do more challenges, because I didn't preserve as much food as I could have in August last month, and I'm gutted about it because there was a lot coming out of this garden. Do you have any idea what to do with sunflower seeds? Because I have cockatiels, but they can't eat all of these because the seeds are too fatty for them, and they might get like fatty liver disease because sunflower seeds is pure fat. So if you have any kind of ideas, please let me know in comments where I could use a lot of sunflower seeds. I have seen ideas of like sunflower seed butter, like similar to peanut butter, but just from sunflower seeds. Is that an idea? What do we think? It would be a lot of peeling when they mature. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. If you like, subscribe and like the video, and I am gonna probably see you next time. I need to get better on it. Hopefully my new computer edits the video a lot faster. Like, I will edit the video, of course, but it will go faster without the lag, because now I have more memory in my computer, and it's not 13 years old. Thank you so much. Bye guys. I made it home on time and it actually has started raining. There's my other sunflower that died. Okay, it's raining. This sunflower we need to tie it up again because look, it's so low. It needs to go higher. This one flopped over. Everything's dead. Like, everything has died in here. I put a system up where this head is actually sitting on the ladder because it was that heavy and it's windy. This is my biggest head. I think it weighs something like 6 or 7 kilos, and this stalk, which is insanely thick, was not able to like hold it up for me anymore. I have lost, as you can see, all of my sunflowers are just kind of leaning towards the back because the wind comes from there in here. The only thing that's going really well is sweet potato at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose all of my sunflowers within these next 2 days. That one is leaning on the trellis for the grapes. This one is on the ladder. That one's on the trellis. That one's on the trellis. These 2 small ones I need to tie down and hopefully that they will survive. But yeah, home garden's not as productive anymore and I probably need to start chopping everything out and letting it go to bed. And this is what happened with my home strawberries.